Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then what's up? If you're returning, hey. So in today's video I will be showing you guys my technically my stretching routine of how I stretch my hair to help with shrinkage for my type 4 hair. It's going to be a little bit of an ongoing process because this is not my exact routine, but it's something like it, and I know y'all been looking forward to a video like this. So here it is. Let me know what your thoughts are and let me know if you enjoyed it, and let's go ahead and get into this video.
You a little xoxo baby, you a little 48 baby, got a little candy in her pocket, she gon' take off like a, you already.
Okay, so first things first, we have to start with my base. So of course I did a wash and go, and I'm going to show you guys how I stretch my hair. But to start off, I just wanted to give y'all a rundown of what I did before I started stretching my hair. So I started off on freshly washed hair. I'm doing a wash and go, and I used a new product combination. That video has came before this video, and I used a mousse and a gel. I used something that's going to give me hold so I can stretch and it won't be just a whole bunch of frizz and volume going on. I do like those type of hairstyles, but not this time around. So I did my wash and go. I defined my hair to my liking, whether I raked, smoothed it, whatnot. The gel gave me definition. The mousse gave me a little bit more volume. But after that, I completely dried my hair, and now we're going to get into the stretching portion. So this is what my hair looks like after it is fully dry, after using the mousse and the gel concoction. I love this combination, by the way, so go check out that video. But just a little quick length check, y'all, my hair is growing. But this is my hair fully dry. You want to make sure that your hair is fully dry before you stretch it 100%, not 90%, not 80%, not 99, 100% dry. So I sat underneath the dryer for about an hour and a half just to make sure everything was dry. And now y'all see me like pulling pieces because the gel I use is a little bit tricky. It's a little bit hard holding. But today's video is not sponsored or anything, but y'all look what I got. I got the new Dyson Airwrap. This is specifically for 3C to 4B texture, so curly coily hair or curly kinky hair. And y'all, I was super excited to use it. I didn't show y'all all the attachments, but I showed y'all the ones that I'm going to be using. So I've been testing this out for a little bit, and I was like, let me try to film a video with this. Now, this is not my 100% bulletproof stretching routine, but first I do use a blow dryer to stretch my hair pretty much once a week, every week, especially when I do wash and goes, and I typically do those once a week. So to stretch my hair, I part my hair in sections, just like I'm doing a wash and go, but not as small sections. I like to pull my hair taut, and depending on the product that I use that week, if I'm using a hard hold gel or something that I have a huge cast and it's a lot of like longevity, like I want this style to last, I usually use a gel. And when I do that, depending on the gel I use, I might have to part my hair in smaller sections or bigger sections, just depending on before I stretch my hair. I like to pull it taut, and I like to stretch the roots and a little bit down the shaft, but not to the very end. But sometimes I do the very end because it just doesn't look right if I don't stretch it at all. This blow dryer is new to me, so bear with me, but I'm using the high speed and high fan and high heat settings on this blow dryer. Now, this was like my third time using it, so I'm still getting used to how I hold it. But what I like to do is start at the roots and then work my way down. Now, this video is sped up a tiny bit, okay? So it looks like I'm going like for a long period of time, but I promise I'm not. I can't really say how long I do it for, but I like to look at my hair and see the difference. And if I don't think it's stretched enough, then I'll go back and stretch it some more. Now, people do ask, does this cause heat damage? Does your hair look different? Does your hair change over time? Yes, my hair has changed over time, but I think it's just getting used to me stretching it, so I don't have to do as much. But after I have settled on the length that I like and how long I want to stretch it, I go in and I separate some of the pieces depending on how big I made the sections. So for this section or this day, I made my sections relatively medium size, but I had to go back in and stretch it. And this just all depends on your hair length, your hair density, your hair volume, and how long you want your hair to be or how stretched out you want your hair to be. So it just depends on that. But after sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. This is why I said this video is not bulletproof, because I'm still perfecting my routine. But I like to go in with the cool shock. My other blow dryer did not have a cool shock button, or it wasn't like really useful for me. But this Dyson has a cool shock button. It gets really, really cold, so I do like that. So I did use the cool shock to cool the hair down before I went to the next section, and that just helps cool the hair down so it doesn't shrink back up or revert automatically. Of course, it's going to revert because it's curly hair, so it's going to shrink up a little bit. So I always stretch a little bit more than I think I need to, because I know it'll shrink up a little bit more. But I just typically just keep going with this routine. Now, it is all up to you how you want to stretch your hair, if you want to stretch your hair at all. But this video is for my girlies that want to stretch their hair. Now, do I recommend stretching every week? I do it every week, but do I recommend it? No. Do I recommend you stretching with heat? No, but I do it every week. And right here in this part of the video, this is the old blow dryer that I use, and I noticed that the Dyson one was not doing it for me. That's why I said this is a trial and error type of video. But I went back to my old and faithful. I got this one. It's like the F350 or F300 or something off of Amazon. It's like $40-50, so it wasn't bad, and it gets really, really hot. Now, is that good for my hair? Probably not, but it works, and my hair doesn't seem to be falling off or anything like that. But this stretched my hair way, way better than the Dyson did, so I will have to probably only use the Dyson for like diffusing and just drying my hair, not really stretching it. But it does have that like heat protectant setting thing on that Dyson, so I will go back and use it. I will try another video, but this is my tried and true blow dryer that I've been using for the past like 3-4 years. I had another one before that, but this one is like the one I've been using for 3 or 4 years, and it gets really hot, so I can stretch, and I don't have to use the heat for as long because it gets hotter. And my black people head, it just need more heat. Okay, I think my head is just accustomed to it needs heat to do whatever I want it to do, so that's what I'm doing. And as y'all see here, after I stretch it, because of the gel I use, which is the EcoSlay gel, y'all go look it up, go get it, go try it. I had to like separate some of the hair because sometimes I might use too much gel in one section, so it might be more clumped and more stuck together than I typically would like it to be. But that just means it's going to hold longer. I'm not going to have to do my hair for an extended period of time, which I love, but I don't always get to do. But it is something that you just have to look out for. So it just depends on the product that you use. If you use a mousse, you probably won't get to stretch for as long because it'll start getting frizzy. But using a gel lets me stretch it for however long I need it to, or I want it to be stretched, and it not look crazy and wonky at the end of the day or when it's all said and done. So here is one of these days where I was in a rush. I wasn't doing my exact routine, which is why I said it's a little wonky. But here I'm just stretching little pieces. Like when I get to the front of my hair, I don't really do it in those big sections because some of the pieces have a little bit of damage to it, or are like longer, or not, they don't curl or coil as much. So I like to do them separately. So I'm just pulling random pieces just to stretch my hair. And also my hair was in the middle part this day. I don't really care for middle parts, except for when I wear like wigs and stuff. But with my hair, I like side parts, but I did not like the side part that I was doing this day. So yeah. Now, in this portion of the video is when I felt like I was done stretching my hair, but it was looking a little wonky and I was getting a little hot, so I opened the door up. But as y'all can see, I have that little hump on one side, and a lot of my hair is flat. A lot of it is stuck together. The curls are very clumped, which I like, but I also am a volume girly. I'm more of a definition girl, but I love volume too, and especially on day one, I feel like day one hair is never the best type of hair because it's just always flat. And I did not stretch the same on both sides. I can tell the Dyson did something different than my other blow dryer did. So here I'm just like, you know, making it my own. I'm separating. I think I even added a little bit of oil or something to it. And the clumps that I have are kind of hard, so my hair was hurting it a little bit. So try not to do too much, but I did a little spin. And the back is more stretched, but y'all, it'll look better later. So I told y'all I just been trying anything and doing anything. So I used the Dyson to like stretch the front. I took off the attachment and just did my roots to see what that would do, because this one has that heat protection airflow thing on it. So I wanted to use this because I don't want to damage my hair. But I don't really know what this did, to be honest. I really can't tell y'all. But the moral of it all is when you stretch your hair, stretch it with dry, 100% dry hair, okay? And make sure you have some type of cast or some type of product on there. You can even use a heat protectant. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Most times I don't, but I try to remember to do so, but sometimes it slips my mind. Okay. And then just kind of make it your own. The first day is going to be flat. Just letting y'all know it's going to be flat. And mine was very flat. Like, I feel like this left side is trying to have some volume, but it's not there quite yet. So I had to work with it, and because I use Jello Shot and I am heavy-handed. If you didn't know, I'm heavy-handed. I use a lot of products, so my hair is very flat. The curls are clumping, and it's kind of hard to separate them because it's hurting my scalp, because I put more product at the scalp or the root of my hair than at the shaft or the ends. So to combat that and to add some smell good too, I added this Shea Moisture hair perfume or hair mist, whatever. It smells really good. I've had this for years. I probably need to throw it away, but I'm almost done with it. And this is like an oil sheen plus like a perfume all in one. So it helped me break some of that cast a little bit, not enough, but a little bit. And it helped me get some smell good added to my hair. And I tried to put more volume on this right hand side because the right hand side did not have no volume. It was flatter than some people's booties, but it was flat. Okay. And yeah, I just play around with my hair until I get it the way that I want it to look. And that's what you have to do. I feel like when you stretch your hair, you kind of have to play with it. There's different techniques to it. Y'all can see my faces, I look kind of crazy, but you just have to play around with it and see what you like, see what you don't like. Do you like adding oils? Do you like being able to just scrunch it out? Do you like having hard holding gels to stretch your hair? Do you want to stretch it to its full capacity? Because one time I have done that and it's just like I went outside and it like humidified it back up. Okay, so you know. Okay, so I'm back after I let my hair like sit for a little bit. And these are my finished results when my hair is stretched. Now, is it the most stretched that I could get it? No, but it is the products that I use. I use, before, like I mentioned in my voiceover, I'm pretty sure, I use the EcoSlay Jello Shot and the EcoSlay Lemon Drop. Jello Shot, Lemon Drop. Oh, that's me. It's right there. I use these two today, and this is new to me, but this I know, tried and true. And this, whenever I stretch on day one, it doesn't really give me the stretch that I want unless I apply a lot of heat, and I don't want to do that. But today wasn't really my real stretch routine. It was just I was winging it because I was trying the new Dyson that I really like, but I don't think it's for stretching my hair. I think it's for like blow drying my hair and whatnot, and like diffusing. So I'll have to show y'all a video with that. But this is my hair. As y'all can see, my hair was like up to here. My hair was up to here, so it's now elongated and it looks way fuller, and it's only gonna grow. I don't know if I'm gonna come back to show y'all a couple more days, but I might, because I might stretch it one more time, because usually with Jello Shot I have to stretch it at least twice a week. So I'll stretch it on the first day, like after I finish styling and it's dry. Then I will stretch it like 2 or 3 days later just to get the real length that I want, and it'll continue to grow in volume and size. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll try to come back. Y'all know I'll be coming back for real. I'll be coming back, but I'm gonna try. But the curls look so juicy, defined, and of course stretched out. But yeah, I will either come back. If I don't come back, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all want a detailed one, then let me know. But this is the quickest one I could do because I just haven't gotten around to using a product combo that I know I can stretch my hair out to show y'all the real results. And I've been trying to be honest, I really just been looking for that blow dryer because my blow dryer is giving out on me. It's not blowing like it used to blow. So I tried out the Dyson and stuff, but I'll let y'all know. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. And if y'all like today's video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you stretch your hair and enjoyed this video, let me know. And if you don't stretch your hair, let me know why. It has benefits, it has cons, pros and cons, you know. But yeah, I will see y'all in another freaking video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button before you get out of here today. And I will see you in my next one. Peace out. Love you. Mwah.